Brother, brother, brother.
17-year-old Christian Gordino is a talented singer from New York who advanced to the semi-finals of NBC's America's Got Talent last year. But the competitive spotlight has not been easy. Christian was born with a rare hereditary eye disease that gradually causes blindness. By the age of 12, he was able to see only bright light. When he was 13, Gordino was accepted into a clinical trial for a new gene therapy treatment using a drug called Luxturna. It was designed to help those who suffer from mutations of a gene called RPE65, which produces a protein vital for normal vision.
So basically, Dr. Bennett and the team were able to clone the gene, the RPE65 gene that Christian was missing. And then once it attaches, the RPE65 gene starts to produce the proteins that he was missing all those years.
After the gene therapy, I've been able to see so many incredible things like the moon, the stars, sunset, snow falling. These things I would have never been able to see before my gene therapy.
In the late 1980s, scientists discovered that the body's own lymphocytes were capable of killing melanoma. But it took another 2 decades before they managed to genetically modify cells against other types of cancer and transplant them into a patient's body.
We put the gene that encodes that ability to recognize the cancer into the lymphocyte, and we use viruses to do that, a special kind of virus that can insert the gene into these lymphocytes. We then grow them to large numbers. What that now gives us is a large vat of cells that can recognize the cancer, and we infuse it intravenously into the patient.
That means one injection can potentially kill cancer cells.
These molecules that we're targeting are not in any normal cells. And so we don't see any normal cell destruction the way you might see with chemotherapy or radiation therapy. So those complications don't exist. But sometimes when the immune system really gets roiled up, it can start secreting molecules that can cause a low blood pressure and other kinds of symptoms.
That's why more research is still needed to look at the safety and effectiveness of the new therapy.
We want to make sure that over the course of time, people are safe with these because they're gene therapies, they can affect one's genes, and so we ask for long-term follow-up.
These new therapies are very expensive. The drug that Christian received costs $500,000 per eye, but for patients who do not respond to traditional treatments, they may offer the only hope for a cure. Daria D. Good for VOA News, Washington.